It's 3 a.m. You're not thinking about your bills. You're not thinking about your future. You're not even thinking about the noise the cars may make. No, your brain has pulled one file out of a deep storage, a specific file from the year 2019, the one where you said you too to the waiter who told you to enjoy your meal. And your brain has decided that right now, in the dark, when you can do absolutely nothing about it, is the perfect time to play it on a loop in 4K. So tonight, we're going to figure out why your brain does this, why it waits till 3 a.m., and how to make it stop. Welcome to the Just One More, where we take the weird, uncomfortable things your body and brain do, and we explain them, so they stop feeling like a personal failing and start feeling like a system you can actually understand. Here's the agenda. First, why your brain saved that memory in the first place. Then, why 3 a.m. specifically. Then, the part nobody tells you, why replaying it actually makes it worse. And finally, the thing that actually shuts the loop down. Feels comfortable? Let's go. First question, why does your brain hang on to the cringe and lose, say, where'd you put your keys? Because to your brain, those are not the same category of information. When something happens that carries a strong emotion, embarrassment, shame, that hot face feeling, your brain tags it as important. The emotional center, the amygdala, basically slaps a priority sticker on it and the memory and says, filing department, keep this one, we might need it. And here's the unfair part. Your brain weighs the bad ones heavier than the good one. This is the negative bias. For most of human history, remembering a social screw-up was survival information. Get rejected by the group, you're in trouble. So your brain is wired to flag social mistakes and review them repeatedly, forever. So the waiter thing, to your brain, that's not an awkward moment. That's a threat report. And it does not let threat reports expire. Okay, so kept the file. But why does it screen at 3 a.m. and not say at lunch? 3 things line up against you in the middle of the night. 1. During the day, you've got a part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, that acts like a bouncer. It regulates the emotional stuff, keeps the amygdala in line. When you wake up at 3 a.m., that bouncer is barely awake. The amygdala is not. So the emotional memory walks right in and there's nobody at the door to stop it. 2. During the day, there's thousands of things competing for your attention. At 3 a.m., there is nothing. No phone, well, there shouldn't be. No tasks, no noise. So the brain switches into its idle mode and starts doing what it does when it's bored. Self-referential thinking, which is a polite way
why
of
was
saying
I like that?
rummaging through
I thought it
everything
was so cool.
you've done wrong. 3. In the early morning hours, your stress hormone, cortisol, starts climbing to get you ready to wake up. So you've got a brain that's been emotionally unregulated, completely undistracted, and getting a slow drip of stress chemistry. That's not a bug. That's just bad timing. Every single night. Now here's the part that should genuinely annoy you. Every time you pull a memory and replay it, your brain doesn't just press play. It pulls the file, opens it, and then resaves it. And it can resave it slightly stronger, with the 3 a.m. dead baked in. So lying there running the loop, thinking you're dealing with it, you're not dealing with it. You're rehearsing it. You're telling your brain over and over, this is important. Keep it. You personally renewing and rewiring the subscription. That's why the moment from 2019 is somehow still in HD. You've been remastering it for years. One more thing, and this one's almost good news. You are the only person who remembers this. There's a well-documented thing called spotlight effect. We massively overestimate how much other people notice and remember about us. What the waiter has served roughly 9,000 people since 2019, he has no idea. He did not write it down. There is no file. You're the only one running the projector. You built a whole theater, sold yourself the only ticket, and you keep coming back for the 3 a.m. showing. So what actually works? Not just stop thinking about it. That's useless unless you know it. 1. Name what's happening, literally, in your head. This is the 3 a.m. loop. My bouncer's off duty. Naming it puts a sliver of the rational brain back online. 2. Replay it as he or she instead of I. Watch it like it's happening to someone else. This is called self-distancing, and it measurably lowers the emotional charge. Suddenly, it's a scene, not a wound. 3. If it won't stop, get up, leave the bed. The bed becomes the cringe theater if you let it. 2 minutes standing in another room can break the cycle, and the brain is stuck in. 4. The shame tax. The shame is a tax you're paying on the transaction. Nobody else remembers. You can stop paying it. The waiter moved on years ago. You're allowed to as well. So, that's the 3 a.m. loop. Not a character flaw, just a bouncer who clocks out too early. If this one landed, I put together a free one-pager that walks through the loop breaker we just covered, plus a whole couple I didn't have time for. It's the grounded flare protocol. Links are in the description. No 3 a.m. required. And if you want the companion piece, why you cringe at things you weren't even your fault, that one's right here. It's the just one more. Go to sleep.